Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours worth of time. So while this here may look like a few months, it's actually just the past few weeks broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. It makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And because crypto markets are open 24 hours a day, it allows for me to just put out a video that's going to remain relevant for as long as possible. So big move here in Bitcoin and really across the crypto market over the past 24 hours since the last video I did. And the bears have shown back up. For those of you that did watch yesterday's video, then hopefully you remember me talking about, how this level up here of support was doing a good job of holding strong. However, that level eventually failed, and you can see from there, that's kind of what opened up the little miniature floodgates, and down the prices went down to this next green line, which is where the price is currently hanging around at here. So the power of charts, and going forward right here, give or take around the 9,200 mark, that seems to be the current area of support. Whether or not it holds, your guess is as good as mine, but there's no doubt about it. As things stand right now, this is currently where the price is doing a little bit of consolidating. Now, after today's price movement, there are some updates that need to be made. First update comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So on any sort of bounce here in Bitcoin, this former area of resistance up here, or this former area of support, would now be considered that area of resistance right up there around, the 9,800 mark, give or take a little bit. But really, top priority, at least in my opinion right now, is not necessarily, bouncing and breaking levels of resistance. It's just trying to get some sort of stabilization point, because that's what the chart has failed to do over the past few weeks, is get any sort of stabilization. And you look back a few weeks ago when cryptos really kind of fell out of grace, and the big quick move happened here. The lowest it went at that point was right there. So you fast forward to now, and basically the price went slightly lower and is right down where it was previously a few weeks ago when that big downwards move happened. So from the technical point of view, definitely the chart is at a very historic level in terms of what may or may not happen. In the event this downwards pressure continues, I realize the chart is getting harder to see, but that just kind of goes to illustrate just how long ago the price was down around this area of the chart. It's been a while. So if this current level right around where it's kind of holding right now can hold, then I'm not saying it's headed down there within a matter of a couple of days, but 82.50 right around that level becomes a very possible level where it could go down and find support. But as it stands right now, like I said, right here around 9,000, 9,200, give or take a couple hundred points, that is where the price has found some support. Now it's just a matter of can that hold. If it doesn't, then again, that's where this 82.50 mark could very well come into play. So for those traders out there, they're loving this action. But for the overall chart and the overall story, we'll just have to see how things continue to unfold. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.